Is Sony preparing to revive the horror game Siren on PlayStation 5? If you are a veteran, Siren must have been one of the titles you tried on PlayStation 2 20 years ago. But what awakened these old memories again now that all this time has passed? This is because Sony, through the PlayStation Japan account, published a tweet in which it is preparing to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the release of the trilogy on the PlayStation 2. The celebration will take place during the next week and in several stages that will continue until August. The announcement of the anniversary celebration of Siren's launch on the PlayStation 2 did not, in fact, the existence of an announcement of a new return in some way. But it is not usual for Sony to commemorate any of its old titles in this way. We expect this celebration to be accompanied by an announcement of a remake or remaster of the game on the current generation. This remains just an expectation, but there are great hopes for this to happen. The first part of Siren was released by Sony on PS2 in 2003 and tells the story of 10 survivors of a supernatural disaster in rural Japan. Thought at first to be an earthquake, the majority of the population has become infected with a mysterious disease, causing them to bleed from their eyes and transform into deathless creatures dubbed Shibito, who seek blood from the unaffected survivors. From there, things take a different turn for spirituality, and the journey of survival begins. Siren is a game based on the element of horror and stealth in order to escape from the lurking enemies, developed by Sony's Japan studio. This is not the first time that Sony has hinted at the return of the horror game Siren again, as in 2020 images from within the game were shared via the same account, and this may be a hint that the game was then at the beginning of development on it. Although Sony did not share any details about it from that time until this day. Many of us may not remember this game, but it would be a great opportunity if Sony reissued it with improved versions on the current generation. Do you really expect that to happen?